everyone, this is Kareem. Today I am going to show you how to connect different data source in Power BI. It is possible to connect more than 120 different data sources in Power BI. For any data source type, Power BI is having three different data connection mechanisms. First one is import data connection mechanism. Second one is direct query connection mechanism. Third one is live connection mechanism. In import connection, Power BI imports the data from any data source into our local machine. The imported data gets saved into the Power BI file in the compressed column format for the faster querying and data retrieval. Hence, import connection gives very good performance. In the direct query connection, every time Power BI queries the data source and get the required data. In the direct query connection, Power BI is not maintaining any local data copy like import. It just storing the metadata. Currently, Power BI is not supporting the direct query for all the data sources. Currently, it is not supporting for the file data sources. In the live connection, every time Power BI queries the data source and get the required data. The process of direct query connection and live connection both are same, but only is different when we are going to connecting any live connection or live data source. It will allowing only for live data source only. That option also will come when we are connecting only one data source, like live data source you are connecting like that data cubes. That option will come, it will be show you in live connection. I will explain you what is the difference between direct query connection and live connection. Now I am going to show you how to connect different data sources in Power BI engine. We know about Power BI is supporting more than 120 different data sources in Power BI. So these are few data sources connectors available in Power BI. Excel workbook connector, test or CSV connector, XML connector, JSON folder connector, PDF connector, SharePoint folder connector, SQL Server database connector, Access database connector, Oracle database connector, MySQL database connector, like Google BigQuery connectors, and so many Azure database related connectors, and different database connectors available, web database connector and SharePoint list connector, and R script, Python script, ODBC, OLEDB. These are few more database connectors available to connect different data sources into our Power BI engine. I will show you the process of how to connect one .txt file into our Power BI engine. So in this case we need test/csv connector is required to connect our .txt file into Power BI engine. So we need to select that one, and already I created one .txt file in my system. That file is emp info file. I'm going to connecting our .txt file into our Power BI engine. Then you can click open. The connection was established. Now it's asking to the, the particular file we need to load into our Power BI engine. There are loading process. There are two types of loading process are there. We will discuss the loading techniques in upcoming section. But meanwhile, now I am going to loading this particular file directly in Power BI engine. So in that case, you can click load option. Now the particular file is uploaded in our Power BI engine. It having 3 columns and 5 rows. This is the process of how to connect .txt file into our Power BI engine and how to load that particular file into our Power BI engine. I'm going to show you another data source connection process also. Now I'm going to show you how to connect web data source web link data source into our Power BI engine. So I need to connect web link data source into our Power BI engine point of view. I need to choose web connector driver is there. So you can need to click this one. Then it will ask you which web link data I need to connect. So just now I opened in live cricket related score related link. I'm copying that one. Simply copy that URL and paste here. Then you can click OK. Here we have in that web link we have multiple tables. Whatever table you require, you can select that particular option and you can load. And I have at a time you can select any multiple options also, but I need only one table. Then I'm selecting that particular table name and I'm clicking load option, load button. Now that particular file also loaded, that web link related table also loaded. Now that table is info is available here, that columns everything is available. You can use to build dashboard finder. Now I am going to show you another database connection process. So I am going to show you how to connect PDF file into our Power BI engine. So in that case we need PDF connector. So you can choose the PDF connector option, then connect. I'm having one PDF sample file in my system. I'm selecting that PDF file, then you can click open. In that PDF file I'm having in that file we have multiple tables. So I need to select this one. It will possible to select multiple tables at a time also, but I need to show you so how to you can connect and how to you can load that particular file into our Power BI engine. I'm choosing one option, one table one, then I'm clicking load button, then it will be load in our Power BI engine. Now that is also available here. This is the new PDF file related information. Now I am going to show you how to connect the SQL Server database or any data source, any databases into our Power BI engine. The process was same. Okay, now I will show you how to connect SQL Server database. So I have SQL Server in my system. I'm copying that credential. The server name is this one, and in our client's point of view, in client having different data, server names and username and credentials available, they will provide you the credential. Based upon that credential, you can use to connect in your database in your Power BI. So I need to connect SQL Server database. Just now I taken the server name because I didn't given any username password in my SQL Server. So I copied that particular server name. How to we can connect? You can go to get data connection and you can choose SQL Server database connector. Then you need to give this whatever copied server name you can paste here. Here we have it's showing you import and direct query option. In import means the data, after loading the data, that it will be stored one backup file in our system, in our PBX file. When we are selecting the direct query, it won't store anything in our PBX file. It will be directly hitting and it will querying the whatever required our info data, whatever required data we are querying, that data will be directly where uh, directly pulling from the data source. In import, it will be storing that all whatever database related tables we are storing in our Power PBX file first. But in import and direct query, I already explained you. In import, it will be storing the data in our the system, and direct query we are directly connecting with the databases. Here, that third option, live option, was not there. Someone is having doubt. Sir, what about live connection mechanism related option? I told you that is the difference between direct query and live connection is we are directly connecting. Live connection you need to establish. It won't allowing you to keep any backup file in any, not storing any data in our machine, local machine. It will be directly hitting uh, the whatever data available in live data is available. We are directly connecting our Power BI, and we are with the help of that one, we are not having rights to any modification in that live connection process. But in direct query, it will possible to do any transformations in our system, because you can do any aggregation operation, something it will possible here, but it won't reflected in our databases. In import option, it will happen. In direct query, we are directly directly establishing the connection, and we are doing that, we are performing some loading process, and we are using the file fields, whatever fields we are having, that all we are using here. So I will show you where exactly the live connection related option will show you, because now it will not show you that particular option, because already we are loaded in different databases in our Power BI engine. So when you are going to connecting any live connection, there is no other static data, means not allowing for to load any Excel files like that. Okay, na? So I will explain you that detail about the live connection stuff. Okay, na? So once you are giving the credential, then you can choose OK button. I'm having two databases in my system. I'm selecting person related info. Space. These are different tables available in my database. So I selected one table. That particular data will show you here, whatever columns available, everything will become, because directly we are connected in the databases. import connection and direct query connection, only difference is it's it's not maintaining any local data copy. That is only difference. Remaining all the same process, only when we are going to connecting directly, then you can use the direct query. You can choose direct query option, then it will perform in direct query functionalities only. Staking, because it's maybe a very complex file, means is having more records, so that's why it's taking a little bit more time. Oh, this is a less only. Okay, I'm loading that one particular data into my Power BI engine. This is different types of connections process, how to connect different data sources into our Power BI engine. I'm going to show you that same process, how to connect SQL Server with the direct query option. You can choose the direct query option, hit that one. I'm selecting other database related. I'm selecting this particular table, loading. See that much fast directly. We have some risky, then you can click OK button, because we are directly connecting the database. So that's why it will be showing one alert message. So you have to choose OK, then only it will be uh, load that particular data file into our Power BI engine. Now the particular table also available here. See, this is the modified table, new table, information, personal versus. This is the same database, so that in the server we have multiple that all option, all tables now is available in our Power BI engine. So please now we need to select where is that live option is not available. Now you, where exactly it will be available now. So you can click analysis service. Here we will get that live option, but now it's not visible because I told you when we are going to establishing the live connection in our Power BI engine, you need to load any deep other data sources like import option, or any import option also it won't support you. So I will show you how it will become. I will once again I will close this one. I will reopen that particular Power BI once again. Then you will get some clarity about that, where exactly that option will come. Go to get data option, here analysis service. Now we are getting that live option also here. See here, connect live, importer connect live. So we are connecting the data cubes directly from Power BI to data cubes. So that option will be available in analysis service drive only. Okay. That is the only difference between the direct query and live connection mechanism. Both are same. but only it is different. When we are connected at that live connection, we don't have any option to any operations. But in direct query, it will possible to restrict or certain columns, or you can, whatever possibility operations it will possible to do, that all will be possible in direct query option. But in live connection, even though when you are using the live connection, that whatever options available in top all will be disabled, status will become. So once we will connect any live data connection, then I will show you how it will work. What is the difference between both? This is the few data sources connected in our Power BI. That is the process was same. Uh, uh, this process I explained that how it will possible to connect and what type of options available. Everything I explained detailedly in this section. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click like button. Thank you.